Before I get to El Chopo, literally and figuratively, stopping here at I'm at Metro Tasqueña, and I'm getting a torta from this puesto, this stand behind me. I came here, I discovered this place in October and loved it. Came here, I think I was here 3 times in 8 days or 3 times in 9 days or something to get a torta. I'm going to get a toluqueña, I think. Order from the guy. Yeah, quiero un toluqueño, por favor. Con rajas. Gracias. So I got a toluqueña, which is milanesa, chorizo, quesillo, and then you know, onions and tomatoes, which I will show very, very shortly. So that's the one I got. These are all these, and there it is. Oof! Let me look at this one. This half looks a little bit better. These are I don't know if I mentioned, maybe the best tortas that I've ever had in 17 years living in Mexico. Possibly the best. And there's my orange jarritos. So there goes the tortas. El Chopo is next. This was a little intro. Hello and welcome to this special edition. I try to make every edition special, and maybe none of them are special, of me at El Chopo. And the reason why it's special, at least for me today, and I'm not sure if this qualifies as special, although it feels like it. This is my first time here at El Chopo being the record guy, the vinyl guy. If you've been following my exploits and my buying habits on other videos, I bought a few records this year, some Kiss records, and then recently, about maybe 2 weeks ago, just before Christmas, I bought a turntable. So I'm here specifically to look for records, or as some of you might call them, vinyl, or incorrectly might call them vinyls, plural. And so that's part of it. I'm hoping to buy some Kiss records. My idea, my plan, at least at this point, is to buy only Kiss records. Not today, but in general. I can't become the guy who just buys everything, every record he sees. So hopefully I can. I've seen a couple in past trips, and is that Chewbacca over there? Hold on a sec. Let me zoom in on this. Not sure what that is. He looks like he's either from Star Wars or ready to storm a Capitol building. All right, back to me. Back to my half-assed introduction. So my idea is to buy a couple of Kiss records. I've seen them here the last few times I've been, and I'm going to hopefully purchase a couple of them today. Maybe I'll show them too. I will be showing some other records today. This visit was also inspired by. Thank you to everybody who came to my live stream the other day. My first ever live stream. I've been on YouTube for 17 years, and I did my first ever live stream. And there was like 140 people over the course of the night who came and went. Some stayed the whole time. And I took some requests for El Chopo. I got 3 requests from a guy called Max Bauer. He wants to see political stuff, anime stuff, and reggae stuff, which probably most of that is at the beginning here. Angelina wanted to see, she was in the chat, the live stream, she wanted to see records and cassettes. I think she likes death metal, thrash metal, black metal, something like that. So I'll show some records of all kinds. Somebody wanted to see prog stuff. I'm not sure if I can, that might be hard. I don't know if I can identify prog stuff. So some ideas from my live stream the other night. Now also, somebody who was not in the live stream was Lilia. I mentioned Lily before. She's my ex-wife, and the reason she wasn't in the live stream is because she never watches any of my videos, so I didn't even tell her about it. And then I told her about it the next day, and she said, "Man, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you, I would have liked to have joined the chat and everything." I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll do that." She ended up watching the whole live stream, like 5.5 hours over the course of the next day. I don't think she sat there for 5 hours and 15 minutes, but she did watch it as she minced around her house. So she wasn't here in the live stream, but you know what? she's here today. I think this is for Dominic. I think Dominic has a crush on Lilia.
Hello, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic Federer. And also we're wearing Bunyan shirts. She's got the death metal Bunyan shirt. I've got the nice friendly Bunyan shirt. It says the Bunyans wish you a nice day. I don't know if the camera's getting this. It's hard to know where I'm pointing the camera. We're going to see the Bunyans tonight. Everybody should check out the Bunyans. They're not metal. They're kind of garage rock, a little, I don't know, psychedelic, maybe a little bit punky. From here in Mexico City, we've seen them 5-6 times maybe. We've seen them a lot. They're one of our favorites. They're playing at a skateboard park, so we're going to see them later tonight. And anything else I can say? I do think that's all. And I think now people always say in these YouTube videos, let's go, which I think is dumb because they're often by themselves. But I will say let's go because we are 2 people. So let's go hit El Chopo. All right, I'm starting with something that wasn't on the list that I said of requests, but man, look at this awesome button-up Aussie shirt, which I do believe I will buy. Now this one is extra small. The guy said he has extra small and small. I can maybe fit in small. I'll try it on. And also this Anthrax button-up shirt. That's in funky light. Let me get it into the shade here. And there's another. They also have that in small. I think I'll buy both. This is the Anthrax No Frills. That's Charlie Benante's artwork from the inside sleeve of Spreading the Disease. Which now the Anthrax reminds me. I mentioned earlier there was a request that somebody had asked for. And I couldn't remember what it was. It was Anthrax. Somebody requested specifically to see Anthrax shirts. So there's one for you, and I think one for me too. And these are, as you can see behind me, 250 pesos. And I'm going to try the small on and see if it fits. I think I'll buy both of these. There they are. Excellent. Good start. So I did buy both of those shirts, the Anthrax No Frills Spreading the Disease shirt and the Aussie shirt. By the way, Aussie, that's one of my, especially the red and yellow, the Diary of a Madman era, that's one of my favorite logos ever. I love Aussie's logo. I bought them both, and kind of funny what happened, as I was looking at them, just as I had stopped recording, a guy saw me and he recognized me from the channel. Hello to that guy if you're seeing this. And he asked me if he could take a picture with me, so Lilia took a picture of us together. And then immediately I was looking at the shirts, and I asked the guy who was selling the shirts, as you do with pretty much everybody here, they were $250, and I said, if I buy 2, can you give them to me for 2 for $400? And he said, no, $250 each. I said, well, 2 for $450. He said, no. And then he said, I thought this was kind of rude. He said, you have a YouTube channel? That's why that guy wanted a picture with you? I said, yeah. He said, well, you're making money from my showing my video on your channel, so you're going to pay full price. Which I wasn't trying to get the YouTuber discount. I've never, ever, and never would do that. And I don't think that would ever work. I'm not an influencer. That's horrible. That's disgusting that people would ask for a discount. I didn't say that I want a discount because I'm a YouTuber. Everybody, you try to get a better price. That's what you do at markets. Anyway, so I did get both the Aussie and Anthrax shirts. Something a little bit different. It's very, very nicely crowded today. Here's Lilia. She likes these bags. Yeah, I bought her that for Christmas. Yes.
Got something.
You bought that?
Snake ring. Yeah.
Bought it or you're going to?
I did.
You did buy it. How much?
80.
80 pesos for that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let's see. It matches show it again. With my other black ring.
I bought that skull ring for you. Right. Anything else you like?
Many things, but I need to be selective. And then others that people are crowding us.
Yeah, very crowded. I should have saved the request video for next time here because I'm having showing a lot of stuff here from Lilia. What did you get this time?
Snake earrings. I like snake jewelry, as you can see.
All right, very good. And also while I'm here, somebody requested to see Anthrax stuff. And Lily bought that right at this jewelry stand here. There's an Anthrax State of Euphoria shirt. I have that shirt in yellow. And there it is also in white. I think that's all the Anthrax. This one. I have noticed a new one that I'd never seen in El Chopo before. That Aussie Blizzard of Oz. I got that one at the Exodus concert last month, but in yellow. So sometimes you do see new additions at El Chopo. I'm having a hard time finding reggae, political, anime stuff for Max Bauer. I will show some records. I just bought a record, by the way. I'll show that later. It's going to be shocking, I think. But I am keeping the requests in mind. All right, somebody requested prog, and I said that could be hard, and I'm not sure if this qualifies. I mentioned in the live stream, I don't really know what prog is. Is it just long songs? And also people were asking about Frank Zappa in the live stream, so there's a Frank Zappa shirt. I'm not sure if that qualifies as prog. I've shown this guy's stand, I think almost every time I come here. He has great stuff. This is one of my favorite shirts. Somebody in the live stream, I think it was Angelina, asked my favorite shirt. That's one of them. I have that one, that Black Sabbath yellow shirt. And he has a couple of Grand Funk shirts, a rainbow. He's the only guy I've ever seen that has a rainbow. Long live rock and roll. Not just long live rock and roll, but any rainbow. CCR is the only place to see a CCR shirt. There's Grand Funk. Oh, there's another Frank Zappa one. Cream. I've never seen a Cream shirt before. And another vintage classic Black Sabbath. So not sure if I'm doing what I'm told, but I am trying. Worth noting here. Whoops, Ace just fell. The guy just showed these. He's got all four of the Kiss. These are the original ones from 1978. But he's only selling them as a group. He's selling these for 100. These are in. Or go back to these. So all four for 2,000. He could probably be talked down. Peter Criss. He has a second copy of Peter Criss. If you want to buy just that, it's 400. But the corner is torn off. Paul Stanley's corner is torn off, and it's all taped up. Let's see, this Destroyer is in horrible condition. It's got tape on the top. Very bad shape. Let's see, he's got Hotter Than Hell in the other. This is in the word. Oh, this is in Spanish. Peor que el infierno. Oh, well, that's not the official back, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's not the back. Got to choose Parasite, Going Blind, Hotter Than Hell, Let Me Go Rock and Roll, All the Way, Watching You, Mainline, Coming Home, and Strange Ways. And The Elder, the worst
Este es portugués,
Kiss album.
el vinil, la caja es nacional, el vinil es portugués.
Oh, it's Portuguese.
Portuguera. La caja es nacional.
Ah, okay, so the record is Portuguese, but the jacket is from Mexico. Interesting. I think I'll pass on all of that. All right, somebody wanted reggae stuff. This might be the only reggae here, and it's all Jamaican stuff, I think.
Yes.
Yes? Are you from Jamaica?
I love reggae music.
He loves reggae music, but I think eres Mexicano, ¿verdad?
Mexican Rasta.
All right, so he's a Mexican Rasta.
Yes,
So we got the weed shirt, Jamaican colors, green, yellow, red, black. Not too much reggae stuff to show. I saw there's Bob Marley.
Marley, Lions, representing Rasta.
All right, very good. Good culture, yeah? I'll see if I can find. I think that was for Max Bauer that wanted the reggae stuff. That was one on the Jamaican flag. Gracias, carnal.
Thank you. Yellow.
I'll see. Lily's calling me over. Whoop, better on. Ah, yes. Here we go. This is called Golden Cult. I bought my Metallica beach towel here, and they still have the Ride the Lightning. I bought Lilia, if you've been watching my videos, I bought Lilia this bag, right? Yeah, I gave her that bag for Christmas. The pentagram satanic kitties. No, it's exactly the same. And I bought a rain jacket here a couple of years ago. I bought Lilia a satanic umbrella. It's weird that they have the beach towels. I think they also have Megadeth.
Oh, I'll get this.
Rust in peace.
I'll get this.
I have one of those. No, Nirvana. I guess somebody bought the Rust in Peace and I bought the Master of Puppets. Golden Cult Merch. That's the name of this stand. You're gonna buy one of those tote bags? Let's see. What do they got? Skeleton kitties.
Yeah.
What else? Ouija board. Baphomet. Not sure. Who's that? Is
A
that,
girl called Wednesday, which is like Morticia Adams' new daughter or something.
Is that all? Oh, and the big skull.
The Satanic
I have
Kitty.
a 666 one. Oh, all right.
Another
Ouija
Ouija
board
board.
with skeletons.
Jack from The Night Before Christmas, pentagram.
What do you prefer, pentagram or skulls?
Skulls. I don't really like pentagram.
Pentagram is a little
Yeah.
bit too evil for you?
Yeah.
So you like to be bad, but not really bad. All
I
right.
want
I
the
get it.
kitty. I want the
All right. Yeah, she likes kitties. We both have kitties. One of them is ours together. She lives with Lily. Oh, there's a Metallica Master of Puppets mochila. Cool stuff here. This is. I wish I had need for these cosmetic bags. I have enough of this kind of crap already. Good stuff here. More reggae stuff, but this guy's playing loud music, so I'll try to avoid that. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of the stuff. This guy looks like he has more of a variety than the other guy. We'll take a look here. All right, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I can't really read any of this stuff. Exodus, that's about Marley, the Lions thing. Toots and the Maytals? Don't know who that is or what that is. So there's the reggae stuff, I think from Max Bauer. Alright, here's the good reggae stuff. Each one I see is getting bigger and bigger. You can get dreads here. And you can get a gas mask with a bong attached to it. If you have Rasta babies, you can buy clothes for them here. If your Rasta babies are into jogging, you can get them jogging outfits here. A lot of weed paraphernalia here. This stand is Irie man. Irie. There's the guy that I saw earlier. There he is. It's Chewbacca. Chewbacca, right?
Minotauro.
Again?
Minotauro.
Bruno Tauro. Don't know who that is. But that's a nice, comfortable thing to wear on a sunny day. Break time here at El Chopo. We've been here an hour and 45 minutes now. We're about, in terms of geography, we're about halfway through. In terms of time, maybe less than halfway through. I don't know. So we're taking a little snack and drink break. Lily's eating Doritos. And she probably would let me have some. But I think her general rule, does this still apply? Her rule, you say, what is your rule? Your stupid, selfish rule.
Don't take the most powdery Dorito.
Yeah, so when I go like this, so for example, I would probably be allowed, is that acceptable?
Yeah.
See, that's acceptable because there's not a lot of flavor powder on it. But she doesn't like it when I take when I take the ones that are really orange. She says that's rude.
You leave those to the owner of the bag.
And I mentioned I bought a record, a surprise record which I will show later, you will be shocked. Especially those that know me. Mr. Rust, Paul Casanova, will be shocked. I didn't mention I'm wearing my Eddie Van Halen shoes. These are real. These are not from El Chopo. These are from the official Van Halen website. I don't wear them often. Oh, she found one just for me.
Non-powder.
Non-powder. And Van Halen socks. So and my phone case, which can't be seen, is also Van Halen. So as I eat my non-powdered Dorito. Oh, she's inspecting them closely. Let's see the one you got. Let's see by comparison.
Half, but good.
How's El Chopo for you today?
Good, but very crowded.
It is very crowded. I like it.
I don't do good with crowds. I need people.
El Chopo is one of the places I generally don't like crowds. I think most people don't. El Chopo seems better when there's a crowd. It feels festive. And by the way, they're building new apartments here, which I will be buying. I want to live. El Chopo is right here. Imagine living right beside El Chopo. That's a dream come true. Some people want beachfront property. Some people want to look at the mountains, or I don't know what else ocean. A lot of beachfront. I want to live beside El Chopo. So we're going to continue after we have our powderless and powdered snacks. She's got another one there.
No, the good ones are gone. So we can eat this.
And another Coke here. So that's all. We'll get back to the main area. There's the Chewbacca guy over there. Off there in a couple of minutes. And for whoever requested Anthrax, there's another one. I think I showed this last time I was here. This is a new addition to El Chopo. I like that one a lot. That's a fantastic album and a fantastic shirt. All right, for Angelina wanted some records. Here's this is the Puesto where I bought the Kiss Originals album last month. Is that Tokyo Blade? It is. Look at that. I had that one back in the day. I'm not sure what Angelina wants to see or anybody wants to see, but I'll take the noteworthy ones. Ace for Heli. Black and Blue. Jamie St. James, Tommy Thayer, Pete Holmes. Who else was in that band? Yeah, Jeff Warner, Whoop, and Patrick Young. His nickname was Whoop. And Brighton Rock, one of the worst, just Canadian crap. We Came to Rock. I don't know if that's the name of the album or that song, but they had a song called We Came to Rock. Garbage. That was Cozy Powell, Fast Way. That's an excellent album. This was, that's a triple album set. This was recorded here in Mexico City over 3 nights. In 2019, I was at all 3 of those shows. Man, these are heavy. I mean, they're physically heavy. They weigh a ton. Crocus is at, I thought it was Metal Rendezvous. It was the 2 cars crashing together. Point of entry. I'm looking, Kiss obviously would catch my eye. Raven is believed to be playing here in Mexico in March. Hey, Torment and Fire, Sacrifice. Scarborough boys, just like me. Tigers of Pantang. They got quite a few Tigers of Pantang. Y&T Contagious. Look at that. And I Saw Open Fire. Wow. I saw Open Fire here some time ago. I hadn't seen Contagious. I had both of those way back. Oh, these seem to be... I think those ones were used. These ones are new, it looks like. There's 10. Ugh. No Kiss here. Kiss adjacent with Ace Frehley. Jethro Tull. Alright. And he's got lots of CDs too. So I think I'll move on in my quest for Kiss LPs.
I was not going to buy anything else, but I found this ring.
How much?
$230.
Wow, expensive
But
by...
it fits me.
Alright, well that's worth something.
Gracias.
Here's another one I would love to buy, but they're just too expensive here, man. This is 800 pesos for a used one. I'm not sure. It looks like it's in pretty good condition, but I think it's no wonder why these guys always have the same records every week, because nobody buys them. People don't want to spend 800 pesos on a record from 1977. That's what I think. Here is what I consider to be an all-time classic, Rat Out of the Cellar, made even better by the fact that the song titles are in Spanish, which I always love. Profugo el apuros, dando vueltas a ti, ella quiere dinero, falta de comunicación, regreso por más, la mañana siguiente, estoy loco, escena del crimen. Ah, what do you think of those titles?
Oh, no.
No good?
They make me laugh.
Okay, yeah, they're kind of fun. Some more records here for whoever, well, Angelina or whoever requested, but it seems like here they're mostly new. This looks like an old one. Yeah, this is an old one, but a lot of these are kind of like this Stone Temple Pilots. That's new, obviously, because it's a Walmart exclusive, and they're tremendously expensive. Pearl Jam live on 2 legs. I doubt that that's less than 1,000 pesos. Rear view mirrors is probably... I doubt that any of these are less than 1,000 pesos. There's no way I'm spending that much on a record. I just saw another edition of Kiss Alive, a Mexican edition that was 800 pesos. That's my favorite Pearl Jam album right there. One of my favorite albums ever. I can't get enough of that album. Yield, Binaural, Rage Against the Machine. That's an old Mexican version of the Manowar classic album. What's it called? No idea. Something the World. Fighting the World. I should have known. Justice for All. Titans of Creation. That's just a couple of years old. Color and Sounds vinyl. Not sure what that means. I like this album a lot. I think a lot of Pantera fans don't like Reinventing the Steel. I have no idea why. I think it's a fantastic album. I think there's a live band starting over here. I think my dream of buying old Kiss records is dead. This is an old one. This is an original one. It looks in decent shape, but it's still an old record from the 70s. And this is 800 pesos. That's just insane. There's no way I'm paying 800 pesos for a record. And I also saw The Ultimate Sin, Ozzy. Where was it there? That's an old one too. $2.98. And it's also 800 pesos. Pass. Thank you. Quiet Riot. I guess these are all 800. Wow, man, I've never seen a Stevie Wonder shirt at El Chopo. And neither has he. We're almost finished at El Chopo for the day. Somebody, I think it was Max Bauer, had requested anime, which is not too much, and I'm not sure if this is anime. I think it is. But whatever it is, I'm showing it. If this is what you wanted, there you go. If not, I guess also there you go. I don't know what any of this stuff is. This woman is just standing here. It doesn't move at all. No motion whatsoever from this woman. There, this is anime, right?
Yeah. Yeah, look at all that.
All right, anime. Checked off the list. This wasn't a request, but it's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen these before. These are matches.
Maybe a David Bowie.
And David Bowie. And they're magnetized. They're 15 pesos. There's Frida Kahlo, Aerosmith, some wrestlers, Blink 182, Pinocchio. Lily got her sister. There's a dog. Lily got her sister David Bowie one. Kind of cool. Alright, we are finished at El Chopo. We were 3.5 hours, I believe, at El Chopo. Maybe a little bit more. We're out of the general area now. That was the most crowded I've seen it. That got kind of shitty at the end, no? Too crowded. I don't think I've ever been there that late. I'm usually, it's about almost 4:40 now. And we're just leaving there. I'm usually done there by 3 at the latest. It seems that, I guess in typical Mexican fashion, there are more people there late than early. There were a couple parts that were uncomfortably crowded, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah, not very nice
Don't
today.
enjoy that at all.
Yeah, I generally like it when there's, it has a good atmosphere when there's a lot of people there, but there were some parts there it was just too crowded. And I hate to say it, but maybe not the best day at El Chopo. I'm a little bit disappointed, a little sour, salty, not sweet, if you want to use food adjectives. I saw my goal was to get a couple of Kiss albums. I was talking to my friend Kevin Montavon for a while last night, and he said, what's your over-under for albums that you're going to buy today? And I think I said 3, thinking that they would be a certain price. And I did see, let's see, for Kiss I saw, going through, I saw Hotter Than Hell, Dress to Kill, Destroyer, Love Gun, didn't see Rock and Roll Over, all 4 solo albums as shown in the video, Alive 2, I saw Lick It Up also. I don't know if I would have bought Lick It Up at any price. The Elder. And aside from those ones that were in just the worst condition, where somebody wrote the song titles on a piece of blank cardboard on the back, nothing is less than 800 pesos. That's just way too much for God, my God, for such a loud city. I hate this city sometimes. Way too much, and it's always the same guys selling the same things, and they're there pretty much every time. And, you know, everybody's walking around looking at things. You don't see too many people, I think, you don't see too many people buying things. And maybe it's because the shit's too expensive. And I'm kind of disappointed also that when I was here, not last time, but 2 times ago, I saw these Kiss 7-inch singles, Mexican 7-inch singles that were really weird. They had like Tomorrow from Unmasked was the single. And then it would have like Shout It Out Loud as the B-side, or it was the single for I Was Made for Loving You, and it had Detroit Rock City as the B-side. And they were cool, and they were decently priced. And then when I went back there last time, I kind of looked for them. I still didn't have a record player, but I thought, oh, maybe I would buy them because they were a decent price. And then I thought I would buy them today. Can't find them anywhere, because you see them once. I noticed them because they were on display there at the front. And I guess they're still there now, but they're buried somewhere. And a lot of these guys, I would say all of them, they don't have their records in any kind of order. They're not, I don't know how else you would organize them other than alphabetically. You go up this way. So you have to flip through, and I don't have the patience to flip through hundreds of albums. So if they weren't visible, I mostly just kind of gave up on it. and also kind of failed in my requests. I saw the anime a little bit, reggae a little bit, records a little bit, no prog, no political stuff. Sorry to those who requested, but I did buy one record. Look at, and I mentioned this earlier that you wouldn't believe what record I bought. Look at what record I bought. Yeah, the Peter Criss record, which if you saw my Kiss album ranking that I did some months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I put it at the very bottom of the list out of 24. I've cited that album as being the worst album ever recorded by anybody. I really don't like that album, but I bought it because it was only, unlike the other ones which were 800 pesos, it was 300, and I asked the woman if she would take 250. She said yes. Now if I'd seen the other, that's I guess a testament to how bad that album is, that they'll get rid of it for, you know, 250 instead of the other ones that were asking 800. But I thought I want to get all the original Kiss albums from the first album, maybe up through, at least through Unmasked. I don't know. But so I thought I would pay 250 for that. So I got that hunk of crap, and that's all in terms of records. So I showed, this is normally when I show the wrap up. Lily already showed, she bought a bunch of jewelry.
Yeah.
She got a couple of rings.
Ring.
Yeah, which I showed as she bought.
Ring. Other earrings that are put away.
And I bought that, I'm happy with the Ozzy and Anthrax shirts that I got moments after I arrived at El Chopo. Those are cool. Oh no, I did buy a CD too. And by the way, going back to the Peter Criss album being 250, if every album was 250 or 3 or even 350, I would have bought maybe 3 or 4 or maybe 5. Instead I bought 0. So I guess these guys would rather have, and some of them are old. They're national, you know, Mexican editions that have been in the country since the 70s or 80s. They're maybe not in mint condition. I don't know who would spend 800 pesos on an old record that is in decent, so maybe good condition. Anyway, so I did buy a CD. I won't say what CD it was because I think maybe I'll save it for I want to talk about this album. I feel like I could do that album for sure. To give a clue, it's an old album. It's from 1983. It's a classic. It's one that I had the record at the time when I was 13. I had that in 1983. Never got it on CD, and I saw it here, and it was only 100 pesos, so I did buy the one CD. So I got one CD, one horrible album, and 2 awesome t-shirts, and Lily got a bunch of jewelry, and that's it. So we're gonna go eat now. Lily wants Vietnamese food. So I can't argue with that. So we're gonna go eat Vietnamese food and then go see the Bunions. Yes, that's also for Lilia from El Chopo here in Mexico City. The Bunions, the Vietnamese people that are gonna serve us our soup. See ya. A couple of addendums on this lovely Sunday morning. One, I've woken up with a cold. My voice is, for me, very strange. I woke up on Friday with a little bit of a tickle in my throat, and then again yesterday when I woke up before I went to El Chopo, or yeah, it was the same. And then I woke up in the middle of the night with a full-blown sore throat, and my voice is a little bit wonky this morning. But the other addendum, I mentioned a couple of times in the video that we were there to see the Bunions last night in Mexico City at the skate park. It's called Parque Lira, and there's a skate park. It's a big park, and then there's a skate park in there, which is really cool. I'd never seen it before. A lot of ramps and I don't know what else you call them. So we went there to see the Bunions. We were both wearing our Bunions shirts, Lily and I. We were all ready, and we got there, and we took an Uber there. We went to eat at a Vietnamese restaurant, took an Uber to the park, and had never been there. We thought, okay, well, shouldn't be too hard to find the skate area where the concert is going to be. And then we heard some music and a voice over a PA. We thought, okay, so it's over here. We walked over there, hundreds and hundreds of people. We thought, all right, well, the concert is here. And they were skateboarding, and they were doing contests, and there was like an MC who was officiating the whole thing. We thought, okay, we're here. But we didn't see a stage or any sign of a concert. And we walked around the skate park area, didn't see any sign for it. And we asked somebody who was, I don't know if he was a cop or just like a security guard, do you know where the concert is? And I can't remember if he said he didn't know or if he said there was no concert. I don't know. And we thought, what the hell is going on here? So I sent a message to my friend Jorge, who's in the Bunions, and I said, what's going on? And he's not a big social media guy, so I wasn't expecting him to check his messages. But I thought, hey, I'm here. Where are you? And to make a long story longer, we're standing there wondering what the hell is going on here. And a guy came up to me, and I had never seen him before, but he recognized me from my channel, and he started asking me about Cardiel. You can go back and see my history with Cardiel. And shh, Max, I'll come and see you soon. And started asking me about Cardiel, if they were going on a tour in the U.S., and if they were moving there, or if they were just going on tour, or if they were closing their studio or whatever. And and then I asked him, I said, do you know about this Bunions show tonight? He said, yeah, it's canceled. And we thought, what the hell? So I went on the social media of Los Viejos, who is, or the Bunions hadn't posted anything, but Los Viejos, who were also playing last night, I went on their social media, and they had posted that yes, it was canceled because of not the fault of the bands, but there was some problem with the electricity there, which I'm not sure. The park is very, very well lit. This was at night, and the park is really, really well lit. So anyway, the show is canceled. So we wasted our time and effort and money to take an Uber there for nothing. And that's part of the reason why I didn't go to nearly as many local concerts in Mexico City in 2022 as I normally would, because this kind of thing happens too much. And it happened a couple of weeks ago, almost, when we saw Cardiel here in Cuernavaca. Just too many cancellations. Things don't go the way they're supposed to go. You can't find the venue. Just too many things. And it's just such a waste of time. And unfortunately, so classically Mexican that people can't get their shit together. I don't know why somebody would organize a concert in a park and then a couple of hours before the concert say, yeah, we can't do it because we can't get the proper electricity. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's my story about the Bunions. Now, there is one other addendum to this video, and that is when I bought this Peter Criss 1978 solo album at El Chopo yesterday. I didn't check the condition. I didn't even think about it. I didn't care, to be honest, as long as it's not, at least outwardly, it seems in the cover, the jacket, the sleeve, looks in pretty good condition. A little ding there, but other than that, it's pretty good. And it's sealed up here in this, you have to lift the plastic here to get it open. And so I just thought, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm sure it'll be fine. And I hate this album anyway, so I'll probably listen to it once, just as a ceremonial thing, and never again. So, but then as we were coming home last night, I said to Lily, I wonder if if this came, probably not, with the original, the poster. You know, these solo albums came with the posters, which I had them all when I was a kid. And it's possible that it does. So I'm gonna check it right now. I haven't checked it because I got home late last night. But so I'm gonna, and because I know I'm not gonna do an episode of Let's Talk About this album for this one, because there's nothing really to say. But so I'm gonna open it now and see if the poster is in it. I'm gonna guess no, but you never know. Oh, it's still. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah. It has the. I don't know. I guess it's the original shrink wrap. There, it has the. I guess that ended up in a bin somewhere, a used bin, for $1.96. So I guess that's the original shrink wrap for whatever that is worth. It doesn't feel thick. You know, I think if the poster were in there, it would feel a little bit thick. But let's see. No, I can feel that there's no poster. Oh, there's something in there, but not a poster. Oh, a couple of things in here. Wow, look at this. This is actually pretty cool. Wow, now, okay, now this one I remember. I do remember this. If I remember correctly, this was the only one of the 4 Kiss 1978 solo albums that had this extra insert. I could be wrong. Some Kiss nerds would have to correct me or confirm that had this the credits, just the writing credits and publishing and who played what. I think there's only one, and it has this, that's pretty cool too. It's, I guess, double-sided. Yeah, the 4 solo albums, and let me see the record itself. See, now I guess this is an American edition. Mine, I'm from Canada. Mine never had the faces on the what do you call that? The label, the sticker? I'm not sure. All right. Well, it looks in excellent condition, and I guess this is pretty cool. This is an order form. That's actually very, very surprising that this is here. This is your enlistment form to join the Kiss Army and to buy shirts. These shirts were $5 each back in 1978. Oh, it seems, I wonder if this is, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that are focused on Paul Stanley. I wonder if each guy had their own yeah, it says right here, Paul Stanley. I just noticed that. And it's purple, of course, duh. So interesting that it's not the Peter Criss insert. I guess I don't care either way, but I wonder how Paul's insert ended up in Peter's album. But, oh, kind of cool. So that was just a little something to add to make the video even longer. So that is all. Thank you, and enjoy your Sunday.